Hello everybody and welcome to Motor City Wrestling episode 183. We are live here from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we have one hell of a show planned out for you guys here tonight. We're going to kick things off with some tag team action here in just a moment. As I said, we got some tag team action in the women's division to start things off. We're going to see Judy Parker and Roxanne Graves team up to take on Emily Sharp and Cindy Van Diver. Both these women have all four of these women have some issues with each other in one way or another, and we're going to see them get hashed out here tonight in tag team action. Right after this, Joe Sullivan takes on Oxley of Blood Money. We then got Christopher Wolf and Cody Gray facing up in our mid-card match tonight. Chris Hunter versus Brian Brutus right after that, and of course our main event. We have Deuce, Tyler Van Diver, and Duncan Jones all facing off against La Armada del Mexico in a six-man tag team match. We have an absolute barn burner of a show ready for you guys here tonight, and I can't wait to get it underway here. Also, how you doing, Yanni? How's it going, bro? How's it going, Brendan? Roxanne Sharp Slayer Graves. I'm living, I feel you. It'd be like that sometimes. Alright, now let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Though we got Parker and Graves taking on Van Diver and Sharp in tag team action. Let's go ahead and get on to it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York, the Rebel, Roxanne Graves.
And as Yanni pointed out a moment ago, Roxanne Graves last week on MCW picked up a monumental upset victory over the International Women's Champion Emily Sharp, just 7 days into her reign. Of course, Graves can't take all the credit, give the assist where it's due to Judy Parker, who provided the distraction, or not even distraction, but provided the interference that allowed her to escape the sharpshooter, which ultimately opened the window for her to pick up the win. But now Judy Parker gets set to make her MCW debut here tonight. Just a few weeks ago, Parker was traded over to Motor City Wrestling. During that trade that took place between general managers Gavin Thompson and Brandon Murphy following Snowstorm. And Parker, upon her arrival, immediately set her sights on the new International Women's Championship around the waist of Emily Sharp. But it seems that on the way to her championship match, Parker is going to have to engage with a longtime rival who has followed her over from Extreme Takedown Wrestling in the form of the Golden Goddess, Cindy Van Diver. Cindy and Emily got to face MCW's two Hossets. That they do.
And from West Palm Beach, Florida, Cindy Van Diver.
But I don't expect this. While I don't expect this to be a walk in the park for Cindy Van Diver, I'm not going to say that she is out of her league in tonight's contest. Not only does she have the international champion in her corner, but Van Diver and Parker, these two know each other incredibly well. They've exchanged UPWA Women's Championships over on XTW, as well as many wins and losses. Cindy Van Diver, there's a reason why she is called the Golden Goddess. It is because she is just a different breed of competitor inside that ring.
And from Vancouver, British Columbia, the International Women's Champion, Emily Sharp.
However, the same can very much be said about her tag team partner in tonight's contest, the International Women's Champion, Emily Sharp, who is currently 14-5 thus far this year in the UPWA, with an overall record of 39 wins and 17 losses, in an unprecedented record for somebody with the experience of her. But now it's time to get the show on the road. It'll be Roxanne Graves facing off one-on-one against Cindy Van Diver to start tonight's contest off. And these are two superheroes who have had their own issues as of late, ever since Van Diver made her arrival on MCW a few weeks ago. She started things off by defeating Donna Kay one-on-one, but then looked to rub salt in the wound, looked to potentially inflict even more punishment after the match was over. However, thankfully for the Rockstar, Roxanne Graves was right there to back her up. Since then, Graves went on to face Emily Sharp last week on MCW in a non-title match, where Graves would pick up the victory, but not before Cindy Van Diver provided numerous distractions throughout the match and even almost cost Graves the win by pulling the ropes away from her as she was trying to force a break to escape the sharpshooter. But now Van Diver tags back in. Oh, able to duck the right. Instead delivers one of her own. Now a couple of knife-edge chops there, but Graves with a right hand of her own. And wait a minute, reversal there. Able to slip through the back door and take her down at the base. Chop block to the back of the knee. Does its job. But Graves still has another good leg and uses it to deliver that enziguri. Still though, Van Diver able to fight free from the hold. Elbows right to the ribs. And wait a minute, off the ropes now with a handspring into the back elbow. And a kick to the back for good measure, looking for a stop to follow up. And Graves doing her best to break through the defenses, but Van Diver, delivers a golden star bomb to Roxanne Graves. And now a big stomp to the arm, follows up with a pair of double knees right to the midsection. Now a lateral press employed as she goes for the cover. Shoulders are down, but she only gets the one. Roxanne Graves so far has been very isolated in this contest. Van Diver and Sharp have done a great job at cutting the ring in half, preventing Graves from making that tag so far. However, that can only last for so long, you have to expect, if Van Diver and Sharp start to get sloppy. But still, Van Diver maintaining control, spinning soul kick, and now the Golden Wizard. Still not finished yet is Van Diver, looking to finish Graves off once and for all with the GDT. Goes right for the cover to put Graves away, but Parker right there to break things up. And now Emily Sharp getting into the mix, sends Parker over the top rope and down to the floor, takes her out of the equation. Now Graves deposited to the outside. And with both tag team partners down, Van Diver turns her attention towards the Rockstar Donna Kay, who is trying to escape, but just leads Van Diver back to Roxanne Graves. And now Graves unleashing this flurry of offense. There's a stiff uppercut. Just drops the Golden Goddess as she goes after the arm. Now has the arm pinned down and stomps away at the hand here on the floor. Meanwhile, a count of 6 from the referee. Count of 7 as Graves continues to assault Van Diver at ringside. Count of 8 by the ref. And Graves gonna break things up. And now picks Van Diver back up to her feet. Continues to go off on her with this series of strikes. Now unleashes the right hands into the forehead. Let's see, what am I missing in the chat meanwhile? You really see how tall Graves and Parker are when you put them next to other women on the roster. They're never really pissed at how Graves broke the formula. Also, one time I'm glad for countouts. I'm never glad for countouts, honestly. But sometimes it works out. Lots of times it don't. Like right here, for instance. Kind of 9 by the referee, and Roxanne Graves perfectly willing to just take a double count out, it seems like. Referee giving her a lot of chance to get back inside the ring. And, okay, I guess that's how this fucking match is ending.
Here are your winners.
You know, I'm getting real sick and tired of 2K22's bullshit, retarded-ass AI. So you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. This match is still going on, goddammit. This match is still going on. As far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, this match is still going. I'm not... If you want to win by countout, like, naturally, then go ahead. But if you're going to fucking just stand in place for a whole, like, 30 seconds, then run in at the very fucking end, then I think that's a different story. Because honestly, this shit's just getting fucking old at this point. Anyway, match continues on here. Both ladies back inside the ring. And now Graves continuing to go on the offensive here against Van Diver. Now finally makes that tag to Judy Parker, who's been chomping at the bit, waiting for her chance to get into this one. And, oh, hip toss and an elbow drop right across the arm there from Parker. Now a kick to the shoulder. But Van Diver able to get back up to her feet with that quick kick. Now both these two women going back and forth. These two know each other incredibly well. And Van Diver going over looking for a golden star bomb. Now going to make that tag out to the International Women's Champion, who is set to defend her championship against Judy Parker in the near future. But wait a minute. Oh, Parker! Unleashing a series of right hands. Drops the champion down to a knee. And, oh, a kick right to the gut. And another one. And now a short arm clothesline for good measure. It's not very often that we see Emily Sharp getting woman handled like we just did. Like Emily Sharp said, she's defeated just about everybody on the NCW women's roster, but Judy Parker is not someone that she's had the pleasure of going one-on-one with yet. Oh! And Emily Sharp with the incredible athleticism off the top rope, diving neck breaker, taking down Parker. Now looking to bring her into the corner with a golden goddess, sends her face first into that turnbuckle once again as she turns around. Now a shoulder thrust into the lower back. Quick forearm across the back. And looking to follow up here with an alley-oop bomb out of the corner. My first comment tonight was Motor City Wrestling is going to smack tonight, but I didn't think he was going to smack us in the face with a count-out cheese like that. Yeah, you've clearly been missing a lot of EPWA, haven't you? This game's been pulling a lot of fucking bullshit in the past few weeks. To the point where I'm actually kind of glad that the EPWA is ending soon. I like to leave that person to high ups. I would too. Oh! Big gorilla press gut buster. There from Parker to the champion. Now going to the middle rope here as Sharp tries to crawl to Van Diver, but now getting back up to her feet. She may not like the view. Able to avoid the double axe handle. But Parker retains control. Now lifts Sharp up for a cradle slam. Now picks her up again, looking for the kick to the gut. Sharp with the reversal. Big knife edge chop. Kick gets caught of her own. And now Sharp goes behind. Snap German suplex takes down Parker. Now finally makes that tag back to the Golden Goddess. Sharp has had enough of Parker and Graves. Now the Golden Goddess back in here looking to clean house, but Parker not going to make it easy for her. Elbows to the gut. And now setting up here looking for a hatch suplex. Sends Van Diver into the center of the ring. Tag is now made to Roxanne Graves. Oh! Big club and another just unleashing an assault to the back. XTW and MCW deserve episode 200 with 2K23. Now 2K23 don't deserve, well 2K in general don't fucking deserve an XTW or MCW 100, or 200 I should say. Let's go ahead and get it right real quick. Edge-o-matic there from Roxanne Graves looking to pick up the win over Sharp once again for the second week in a row. But Sharp able to kick out at the count of 2. Now back up to her feet thanks to her opponent who lifts her up. And looking for the Graves mistake. Now the cover, same way she beat her last week, but only a 2 count this time around thanks to Cindy Van Diver being right there to break things up. But now Graves deposits the Golden Goddess to the outside, has Sharp, had Sharp pinned down. And a stiff stomp to the back of the head, now going to bring her into the corner. But Sharp able to fight out, now looking for the Northern Lights suplex to the opponent. Look at him, stop across the arm, but Graves with a kick to the head, able to make the tag now to Parker, who looks to capitalize here as she picks the champion up. Sends her to the outside, out onto the apron rather. Big right hand, and now Graves getting involved. But it looks like it may ultimately help Sharp out. Sharp gonna drop down and gonna give this crowd a piece of her mind here as Parker from behind looking to capitalize. But Sharp maintains control. Quick knife edge chop as she now turns her focus towards Donna Kay there. Big drop kick. Can't decide who she wants to go after here. God, I love 2K22. Now finally gets back inside the ring. Parker grabs a hold of her looking for a fall-away slam, I believe, but Sharp with the reversal into the DDT. Now going to pick her up. Big knife edge chop just lays Parker out, which gives Sharp the opportunity to make the tag to Cindy Van Diver once again. But Parker rather, looking now for the lung blower. Delivers the Parker Project as she now makes the tag out to Roxanne Graves, who goes for the cover on Cindy Van Diver, but only a 2. Yeah, no promises, Brendan. Now Graves is going to bring Van Diver up against the ropes, but there's a quick back elbow to fight free as Van Diver grabs her by the hair and sends her head first into the mat. Now going to pick her back up, bring her into the corner. Big knee. And wait a minute, Van Diver now looking for a tarantula through the ropes. Absolutely nowhere for Roxanne Graves to go. But just lays Van Diver out with that massive clothesline. But Van Diver coming right back in with the Golden Wizard, falls into the cover to put Graves away, and for once the ref is going to see a goddamn rope break. And now Van Diver looking for the double knees, following that springboard moonsault, but Graves gets out of the way, has a hold of Van Diver, who reverses into a jawbreaker. Now kicks to the gut, goes over, looking for the golden star bomb once again. Has her stacked up to score the win. But no. Parker able to break things up. Sharp trying to prevent it, but Cindy Van Diver forced to get rid of Parker on her own, making this a 2-on-1 handicap against the Bronx Bomber here tonight. And these two just going back and forth. Roxanne Graves has been looking forward to this moment here. Oh! Sort of a modified code breaker there from Roxanne Graves. And now Graves is in firm control over the Golden Goddess. Like I said, Roxanne Graves has been waiting for this moment for the past several weeks, and she may have her opportunity to put Van Diver away, but Van Diver able to fight free and turn things back around with that monkey flip. Now going to pick Graves right back up to her feet. Has a hold of her, delivers the GDT. Floats over, hooks the leg to put Graves away. And that's going to be it. Now that was a much better finish. Absolute barn burner of a tag team opener in tonight's episode of MCW. Both these teams took each other to the limit. And here it is once again. We thought it was going to be over right there with that Golden Wizard.
Here are your winners.
But thanks to the rope break, the match would continue on, but Van Diver would still get the win with that GDT. But we still got a lot of action yet to come in tonight's episode of MCW, so stick around, because coming up next, we have one half of the UPW Tag Team Champions, Joe Sullivan, facing off against the Brisbane Bruiser, Oxley. Fucking much better match. Much better ending. Well, much better match in general, to be honest. I don't know, as much as I love the finish, I think we preferred the one where Graves won. So it's 1-1 and it's best 2 out of 3 falls match. Yeah, sorry about that. But at this point, I'm fed up with the goddamn 2K's AI retardation. At this point, I'm just fed up with it, bro. I'm just trying to run an EFED. I'm just trying to make a good show. But 2K keeps on making bad games. Keep on making bad games. And so my hand was forced. Y'all know I don't normally do shit like that, but at this point I'm fucking done with it, bro. I'm fucking done with 2K. I can't wait for this shit to be over. I can't wait to be released from my hell, my purgatory, and go on to do actual better shit. Not that the EP3 is bad or nothing, but this game is bad. And I can't wait to no longer have to play it, or rather watch the AI play itself. Anyway, time for our next match. We got Joe Sullivan and Oxley going one-on-one. Let's go ahead and get on to it. Yeah, I know y'all missing. I know y'all fucking around.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Glendale, Arizona, weighing in at 274 pounds. One half of the Pro Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions, Joe Sullivan.
Well, Joe Sullivan and Chris Hunter won the UPW Tag Team titles back at Snowstorm, and next week they will defend the titles for the very first time against Blood Money. But tonight, one half of the tag team champions, Joe Sullivan, will face off against one of the men he'll be facing next week in the form of the Brisbane Bruiser Oxley. Later on, the other half of the tag team champions, Chris Hunter, will face off against Brutal Brian Brutus of Blood Money. These two matches are mere exhibitions, but to the competitors facing off in them, this is an opportunity at momentum. Whoever wins these matches tonight, if either team can score both wins, they may just walk out next week as UPWA Tag Team Champions. God, dude, I fucking thought Selena Dominguez's entrance would get fucking long. Fucking Joe Sullivan with the goddamn singles title. Or the title in general. Man, the entire fucking entrance took up most of the goddamn match time.
Brisbane, Australia, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Bruiser, Oxley.
And as Oxley makes his way down to the ring, we gotta recap exactly how Blood Money got this opportunity in the first place. It all started at Snowstorm when Blood Money defeated the Kiwi Buzzsaws in a match that they believed would earn them a shot at the UPWA Tag Team titles. However, upon being informed that they would have to face a tag team that had been traded over from Extreme Takedown Wrestling, well, Blood Money, they took that awfully personally. And while they did go on to defeat that tag team, that being the Block Party, they made sure to send a message as well. And they've been sending that message to the Block Party for the past couple of weeks. It started after they defeated them 2 weeks ago, when they attacked them after the match in an effort to finish them off and send them packing from MCW as quickly as they'd arrived. However, Strength and Power was able to make the save on that night. And that would allow Justin James to go one-on-one with Adam Crozier last week. But later on in the night, there was no Strength and Power to help the Block Party out when Blood Money ambushed them backstage and seemed to have taken them out once and for all. Which well, there's a good reason why Oxley doesn't go to the top rope very often, and I guess that's it right there. Now here's my question. Who got traded for the Block Party? Isn't that an interesting question indeed? Sullivan now going to pick Oxley back up to his feet, looking to... Oh! Whatever he was looking for, Oxley had a counter for it. And another knee to the midsection now. Now going to bring him over the top rope and onto the apron, but Sullivan with a quick forearm. And, well, another right hand, but Oxley taking him down with the Enziguri. In this matchup, quickly spilling to the outside. Sullivan looking to take advantage as he picks Oxley up, but there's an elbow right to the midsection. And now from behind, snap German suplex takes Sullivan down on the floor. Oxley beats Sullivan, then Chris Jones beats Brutus. Who the fuck is Chris Jones? Sounds like we could have a fun story for the pay-per-view. Which actually, yeah, the pay-per-view, there is no pay-per-view these guys are fighting on. It's going to be on an episode of MCW next week. Oh, big right hand there from Oxley. Count of 6 by the referee as these two continue to fight at ringside here. And wait a minute, single leg takedown goes over, goes around. Able to get back to the head of Joe Sullivan. Count of 7 by the referee. Oh, knee to the gut. Alright, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no... We just went over this. We just went over this, motherfucker. We literally just went over... I don't give a fuck about no goddamn dirty moves. I don't give a fuck about no fucking paybacks. We just went over this shit. And now Oxley applying a camel clutch at ringside, but Sullivan able to break free, get through the back door, and trip Oxley up. Now Sullivan getting back inside the ring. And just waiting for Oxley to come back at him. Oxley back inside the ring. Sullivan, no, once again takes a knee to the midsection. Oxley just targeting the ribs and the back now of the Sonoran Savage. And wait a moment. That's the Block Party's theme song. They may be here for revenge. And Dustin James, the mind games, and Oxley's having none of it. Oxley chasing James down. But now Sullivan back up to his feet, and Oxley looking for the Brisbane Slam. Going for the cover now to put Sullivan away, but only a 2 count. Okay, I've never seen the AI do that before, where they are... Oh my god, what a clothesline there from Sullivan. Where they're about to attack them from behind, and then just kind of nope the fuck out of there. But I guess that was a Dustin James thing to do, so fair fucking play. And, leg drop attempt. Oxley able to roll out of the way. Now from behind, has the wrist and just lays Sullivan out with that forearm. Gonna pick him right back up. Takes him down. Oh, and now a face wash. Now the pin attempt to put Sullivan away here tonight, but only a 2. And wait a minute, Oxley looking for the spinning power slam to put Sullivan away. Center of the ring, leg is hooked, and it's only a 2 count. We've seen the resiliency of Joe Sullivan on display in the past. Who could forget about that incredible ground war that he was a part of on behalf of Obliteration last year at Wrestling Palace 3. But Oxley, he is looking to extinguish the flame that burns inside of the Sonoran Savage. And he's looking to put the wind out of Sullivan's sails with yet another Brisbane Slam. Now the cover to put Sullivan away. And that is going to do it for one half of the UPW Tag Team Champions. Will Chris Hunter fare any better later on tonight when he faces off against Brian Brutus? Great performance there by the Brisbane Bruiser, Oliver Oxley. Earning some momentum heading into Blood Money's tag team title match against Strength and Power next week on MCW. But now it's time for our next match of the night, our mid-card match of the night, as Christopher Wolf gets set to face off against the good guy, Cody Gray. Amazing how much worse that match could have been if I let Oxley get his fucking count out, or take his double count out, whatever his fucking plan was. See, I miss the days back in 2K19 where the fucking AI at the count of 6 would actually try to throw the opponent back inside the ring. Sure, half the time they fucking repeatedly threw him into the steps until they got tired of trying and just fucking ran in and took the count out. But at least the other half of the time they actually got back inside the fucking ring. And they actually ended in some bullshit, stupid ass, retarded way. But would try unless they were the Bakers. Yeah, I guess so. Either way, it's time for our next matchup. Though we got Christopher Wolf taking on Cody Gray 1-on-1. Let's go ahead and get to it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from every man's nightmare. Weighing in at 358 pounds, Christopher Wolf.
Now, Christopher Wolf has just been a completely unhinged beast over the past several weeks. It started when he set his sights on Devin Porter, attacking the big man following his win over Loki Lopez, and going on to attack TJ Porter once the smaller Kiwi made his way down to the ring to defend his brother. Fast forward to last week, TJ went one-on-one with the monster, and it was mostly one-sided. Wolf was going on an absolute tear until Porter ended up getting the victory thanks to the referee's vision being obscured from seeing the rope break that should have ended the pinfall attempt.
And his opponent from Fort Wayne, Indiana, weighing in at 226 pounds, Cody Gray.
But meanwhile, Cody Gray, he has had his own wars that he's been fighting against the Second City Sinner Adam Crozier over the past few months. That all started in a tag team match where Crozier felt disrespected by the good guy, and ever since then, those two have just been at each other's throats. Last week, we saw Cody Gray make his return after being injured at the hands of Adam Crozier. And Gray did so by defending a man that he had one point injured, that being Justin James. It seems as though Gray has earned the forgiveness of the Block Party, and now he looks to finish off the evil known as Adam Crozier. But tonight, he looks to go one-on-one with a man that Crozier has defeated recently, Christopher Wolf. Also, what's going on, Brian? How you doing, dude? Just got off work and rushed to hopefully not miss the main event. Don't worry, bro. Thanks to a match restart or two, we have not even gotten to the main event yet. But now, oh, Cody Gray looking to drop a knee. Wolf able to roll out of the way. But Gray maintains control with a jawbreaker. And now has a hold of the leg, looking for a sort of an ankle lock here. Perhaps trying to force the submission, going to let go. Instead, has both legs and delivers a double leg drop. Meanwhile, it looks like Wolf has been busted open across the eyebrow, it looks like here. All that blood starting to drip across his face, a lot of it into the eye. That's going to harm his vision, make it more difficult to fight back, make it more difficult to catch his quicker opponents. Cody Gray, but he's got a hold of him right now. Looking for a dominator, it looks like. Oh my God! I'm not entirely sure what happened. I think Gray may have been trying to reversed the Dominator by landing on his feet, but he seems to have over-rotated, ended up landing right on the canvas for maybe an even more impactful maneuver than what was originally intended by Wolf. But now Wolf, looking for the cover, he only gets a 1. Yeah, I don't think I ever fucking saw that either. It looked like he reversed the Dominator. Like there was a little break in the animation, it looked like. But then, no, he just fucking hit an even worse one. But now Gray looking for what I might consider a desperate pin here, but he only gets a 2 count. And wait a minute, Wolf has Gray up, looking for the Wolf's Bite to Cody Gray. Now gonna pick him right back up. Kick to the gut, lifts him up. But wait a minute, looking for the howling, but Cody Gray able to fight free. Couple of kicks to the head, now a kick, or punches to the head, kick to the side, and now looking to deliver the screwdriver to the monster. Going for the cover here to put him away, but only a 2 count. 300 plus pounds being dropped right across the top of the head, crashing down onto the spine of Christopher Wolf, but he's able to kick out. Will he be able to fight out of the Koji clutch? And no, the monster forced to tap out here. Oh my fucking god, this game sucks. This game actually fucking sucks. Stop playing the goddamn handshake animation. Every fucking chance it gets, it's either the goddamn handshake animation or a fucking referee gets knocked the hell out. It's always one of the fucking two, bro. Every single fucking time. But Cody Gray picking up a huge victory tonight in his return to MCW. But now it is time for our next match of the evening. We already saw one half of the UPW Tag Team Champions Joe Sullivan fall at the hands of Oliver Oxley tonight. Now we get to see the other half of the Tag Team Champions, Chris Hunter, go one-on-one with Brutal Brian Brutus. That was just as bad as a certain move done last night on AEW. I wish I knew what movie you were talking about, but I haven't watched AEW ever since I lost the ability to watch AEW. New innovative offense from the Wolf. Haven't seen the Koji clutch in a while. Yeah, it has been quite a bit, hasn't it? Koji really is over now and squashed Wolf. I take the ref knockout over the handshake. Honestly, yeah. Ref knockout doesn't beat 08 ref box. Yeah, go for it, Brendan. Go ahead and put all this shit in real quick. We can pay out the bets. Cody Gray got the win. Alright, now let's go ahead and get this next match going. We got Chris Hunter taking on Brian Brutus one-on-one.
Weighing in at 248 pounds, one half of the Pro Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions, Chris Hunter.
Sounds good, Brendan. I'll go ahead and check it out once I get a chance. But now Chris Hunter making his way down to the ring. This matchup means a lot to Strength and Power. Like I said, we already saw Joe Sullivan lose his matchup to a member of Blood Money earlier tonight. If Chris Hunter cannot defeat Brian Brutus, then I firmly believe we will have new Tag Team Champions crowned next week on MCW. If Chris Hunter cannot turn the pendulum of momentum towards Strength and Power, then Blood Money.
His opponent from Alexandria, Virginia, weighing in at 282 pounds, Brian Brutus.
then Blood Money will become the tag team champions. But now the Brutalist makes his way down to the ring, a man who knows what it's like to be a UPWA Tag Team Champion. Alongside Damian Deaver, Brian Brutus held the UPWA Tag Team titles for 130 days. That is the third longest reign in UPWA history. But now tonight, Brutal Brian Brutus goes one-on-one with one half of the current tag team champions. In this matchup, now official. Brutus looking for a right hand to start things off. Hunter trying to catch him with a left, but Brutus able to catch it. Both these guys exchanging rights and lefts now, and Hunter getting the better of Brutus. This is not the game that Brutus wants to fight with Chris Hunter. Hunter is a very accomplished boxer in a former life before he turned to professional wrestling. And as such, Chris Hunter very much incorporates the boxing style into his own fighting style. Most of his offense consists of lefts and rights, and you do not want to get into a slugfest with a man like him. But Brian Brutus now doing the wise thing. He's keeping Hunter down. He's trying to use his power to his advantage as he now lifts Hunter up onto his shoulders and looks for a stun gun. Oh, but Hunter with a quick back elbow, now a big right hand. Double leg takedown, and unleashes a flurry of rights. And now winds it up and delivers an uppercut. Brutus, just gets rocked and falls down onto the ropes. It's not very often that you see Chris Hunter enter a match that he does not have the power advantage in. But Brian Brutus is just a different beast when it comes to that pure power. As we can see right now, that is over 200 pounds that he just tossed around like he was a beanbag. But now once again, just like with Oxley earlier, is Dustin James back out here. And this time it's Dustin James with a steel chair. Steel chair just across the cranium of Brutal Brian Brutus. Justin James saw Dustin was playing around earlier. That without a doubt, I think, lowered the guard of Blood Money, lowered the guard of Brian Brutus. When he heard that theme song playing, he wasn't expecting much. He sure as hell wasn't expecting to get rocked by a steel chair. But even, oh my God, just the pure power of Brian Brutus reverses that power slam into one of his own in one swift motion, now trying to squeeze all the air out of the body of Chris Hunter with this bear hug. But Brutus takes those elbows to the side of the head and is forced to let go. Now looking for a gorilla press. But Hunter able to connect a quick right hand, and just that alone was enough to force Brutus to set him down. And just like that, the tag team champion is back in control as he launches Brutus into the corner, but he connects with that quick back elbow. Now kick to the gut, another left hand, unleashing a series of punches, but Brutus back in control with a quick kick. Now a cover, but only a 2 count. Wait a minute, now Brutus, oh my God, Brutus looking for the burning hammer. Into the cover to put Chris Hunter away here tonight with the burning diamond, but he only gets a 2 count. Hunter back up to his feet with that quick kick. Able to block the right, sends Brutus over the top rope and onto the apron. Big right hand, Brutus stays standing. Another one. Has him rocked. And wait a minute, turns him around, unleashing these clubs into the chest of Brian Brutus, who's defenseless to do anything about it. My God, what a hard-hitting affair that we have witnessed between these two gladiators. Looking for the right hand, but Brutus responds with one of his own and now sends him crashing into the steel steps. Hunter right back up to his feet, though, and takes him down to the clothesline. Hunter gets right back inside the ring. Doing a little bit of shadow boxing. As he prepares for Brutus to get back inside, Hunter gets impatient. He's going to pay for it as Brutus gives him snake eyes across that steel barricade. And now it's Brutus calling for Hunter to get back inside the ring. Hunter does oh my God! From out of nowhere, KO punch! And just like that, no! I was going to say it's lights out for Brian Brutus, but he somehow finds a way to kick out at 2. But if that wasn't enough, Hunter going to lift him up, slam him down, and drop the right. But now Hunter looking to finish him off once and for all with a second KO punch. But still Brutus kicks out. The crowd is chanting one more time. I don't think Brutus has enough to kick out of a third. But does Hunter have it in him to deliver a third one? Gives him a series of jabs and spinning back fists as well. But now Brutus lifts him up and slams him all the way down. But only a 1! Oh my God. Oh my God, what a match we're witnessing. Hunter just runs right into a brick wall, but this time he crashes right through it with a clothesline. Looking to follow up here, has the arms. And, trying to break the shoulder of the Brutalist. Continues to target the arm. Now trying to pick him back up, but there's the reversal. Quick sweep of the leg. Brutus now unleashes some rights of his own. Quick stomp. Picks Hunter back up. But Hunter with a reversal kick to the gut. But Brutus maintains control. Deadlifts him up. Into the gut buster. And now Brutus signaling for the end. Waits for him to get back up. And looks to finish Hunter off with another burning diamond. Foot lands right on the ropes. Brutus going to hook that leg. And he's still getting just a 2. How much more can either man take before their body gives out? They've already proven that their wills are limitless, but at some point, one of them has to break. And Brutus with yet another gutbuster. He's trying to terminate the core of Chris Hunter as he now locks in the bear hug. Has enough damage been done? And yes, Chris Hunter is forced to submit. Even the referee breathing a sigh of relief as he wipes the sweat off his forehead following that incredible match between these two titans. My God, what a fucking match we just saw.
Here is your winner, Brian Brutus.
Pardon the profanity, but that was a phenomenal match. And at the end, the Brutalist stands tall. Holy fucking hell, though. Was that just a fucking great match or what? But now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event of the evening. Coming up next, Deuce, Tyler Van Diver, and Duncan Jones look to face off against La Armada del Mexico in a 6-man tag team match. Give me just a moment here as I go ahead and get things updated here. I got that match really was everything though. Fucking the first KO punch from out of nowhere gets a 2 count. Hunter then hits his fucking signature and another KO punch. Still just a 2 count. All that after Justin James fucking ran into the goddamn steel chair and bashed it across Brutus's face, no less. Gotta say you got 3 counts for that one, buddy. That was a fantastic fucking match. A second Burning Diamond couldn't even fucking do it. And in the end, motherfucking Brian Brutus had to work the damn ribs, work the gut, and go for the bear hug to get the win. That was a good ass match. I hope somebody put that in the fucking match for you candidates. Alright, let's see here. Let me fucking catch him on the chat real quick before I get this next match going. This James decided he actually wanted to do something. John Morrison came back to the movie with a really good scaling, just be a job leader. Isn't that what he always fucking does? It's a Bloodline reference. Are you talking about the steel chair? Let's see. You can be ahead to use the blood trademarks. KO punch got not KOing twice. He no-sold. It's like no-selling a fucking WMD. It's like no-selling the one lucky punch. Goddamn. Alright, let's go ahead and get this next match going. Though we got, like I said, we got Deuce, Tyler Van Diver, and Duncan Jones teaming up to take on La Armada del Mexico in a 6-man tag team match. This is our main event of the evening. We don't have to wait too much longer to see these 6 collide.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 248 pounds, Deuce.
Now, all 3 of these individuals have their own issues with La Armada del Mexico. Deuce, he has held a grudge against Santana Santos ever since he was eliminated by the Mexican Tiger during the Royal Rumble matchup a couple of months ago at Snowstorm. Deuce believes that he was meant to win the Rumble and go on to headline Wrestling Palace 4. But because of Santos, he will not get his dreams will not come true, and he has been targeting Santos ever since.
And from Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, Tyler Van Diver.
Tyler Van Diver, meanwhile, he's got his own beef with Pedro Rodriguez specifically, and that comes when he was cost a match against Santana Santos by Pedro Rodriguez and Straight Edge. The pair of luchadors ensured that Van Diver would not answer the count of 10 during his match with Santana Santos 2 weeks ago and forced him to be counted out. Ever since then, Van Diver's been looking to get his hands on Pedro Rodriguez. Last week, he had to make do with facing off against Straight Edge, where he was able to pick up the win. but he would not quite get his vengeance on Pedro Rodriguez yet. As a matter of fact, it would be Pedro who got the last word.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 197 pounds, the European champion, Duncan Jones.
It would be Rodriguez who got the last word as he laid Vandiver out with white lies. Duncan Jones, meanwhile, well, he was set to face off against Aztexico and team up with Deuce last week, but a verbal altercation that turned physical is what we thought kept Duncan Jones out of action in last week's main event. But in reality, it was revealed after Aztexico picked up the win. It was revealed that Duncan Jones had been ambushed backstage by Pedro and Straight Edge. And he was then brought down to the ring, where Rodriguez pressured Lopez into finishing the European champion off with La Profecia. But now Duncan Jones, Tyler Vandiver, and Deuce, these three stand as a united front, looking to take on La Armada, led by the master manipulator himself, the man who turned against his own brother back at Snowstorm.
And at a combined weight of 548 pounds,
Pedro Rodriguez there at the front, Lopez and Santos not far behind him. Ever since their formation, La Armada del Mexico has been an absolute force to be reckoned with on the Motor City Wrestling brand. Since their inception, Pedro Rodriguez has already captured UPW Tag Team Gold alongside his brother and former member, Marco Rodriguez. But when they lost the titles to Strength and Power back at Snowstorm, we saw Rodriguez take his brother out of the equation. Rodriguez believes that he was cutting off the weak link. He was making the group stronger by getting rid of his own brother. But we'll see exactly if that word has any merit to it, as Rodriguez goes one-on-one with Deuce to start this six-man tag team matchup off. It's not a pairing that you often see, Rodriguez versus Deuce, but it is certainly an interesting one to watch. Deuce with his unmitigated power. Rodriguez with his mind games, his experience, his speed and agility. But right now, all that is meaningless while he is in the grasp of the purebred athlete. And now Deuce going to make a quick tag to the Golden Star, Tyler Vandiver, who gets a quick kick to the gut. Now unleashes a couple of punches. Going to bring Rodriguez into the ropes, who gets sent over the top rope and down to the floor. Dog, I genuinely want to know, what is the issue with Duncan Jones? I should have never had him do any heel shit. I don't understand why the fuck you hate him so much. I really don't. And now Tyler Vandiver sends him right into the barricade. So much for that matchup, indeed. That's the other thing I love about the AI. Once, like, as soon as you start talking about something, they just immediately change up. I don't know. There are characters I like and characters I don't like. So I assume all the black characters you don't like them. Count of 6 by the referee. Now count of 7. Rodriguez looking to take the count out here. That would be very ironic if Vandiver were counted out against La Armada after a few weeks ago. I hate Chen Sha, but I like Darkest Incarnate. So you hate minorities. That's it. I get you. It's not just black people. It's just everybody you ain't white. I got you. I got you. Now Rodriguez with these kicks right across the face, going for the cover on Van Diver to put him away, but only a 2 count. Van Diver able to kick out, now makes that tag back to the purebred athlete. And Rodriguez looking for a quick punch. Wait a second, able to go through. Oh my god, what a tornado DDT. Just had Deuce completely scouted. Read him like a book there, and now takes him down with that Hurricane Rana and a kick right across the back. Jeez, Doug, you don't? That's only logical. Hey, I never claimed that I didn't. I also never claimed that I did. It's up to you to make your own guesses about my about how I judge people and their character. Anyway, before we get too off topic and too fucking canceled, let's go ahead and get back to this match. Deuce looking for a boot of doom. Rodriguez able to sidestep and takes him down with that neck breaker, that mat slam, I should say. That has a hold of Deuce, but Deuce able to break through these elbows to the midsection. And pulls him in, looking for, oh, big belly to belly. Has the outside leg hooked, looking to put Rodriguez away, only scores a 1 count. And so far, we've seen Rodriguez take the brunt of the offense. He's faced both Deuce and Van Diver for a considerable amount of time. Duncan Jones, I was about to say, has not yet been tagged in. Now we're seeing the European champion in action in tonight's contest, while Pedro Rodriguez has not been able to make a single tag thus far. Jones off the top rope with a beautifully executed elbow drop. Now going for the cover, but Rodriguez able to kick out at the count of 1. Now Lopez deposited to the outside. Jones off the top rope looking for the moonsault. Rodriguez rolls out of the way, picks him back up, kick right to the side of the head. And hold on now, Jones lifts Rodriguez up and drops him across the ropes. Meanwhile, Deuce going after Lopez. Santana Santos going to give him aid. And just like last week, we're sort of seeing the 2-on-1 handicap match against Deuce by Aztecsco at ringside. And now Duncan Jones joining the mix, gives Van Diver and Rodriguez the ring, gives Van Diver the chance to hit Golden Keys in the background there with the cover, but only a 2 count. Still, this matchup continues on. A lot of action in and around the ring. Van Diver looking to finish the Master Manipulator off with Golden Eye. Now the cover, but again, Lopez breaking things up. Van Diver maintaining control, looking for the moonsault. Spoke a little too soon. Their tag is now made to Santana Santos for the first time in this matchup. Santos fresh, looking to make Van Diver pay for what his team has done to the leader of La Armada thus far. Quick soccer-style kick to the back, looking for a second one. Now a stomp and a kick. That one gets caught. Reversed into the Dragon Screw. Count of 3 by the referee as Van Diver picks Santos up, sends him across the ringside area into the steel steps. And both men taking the time to try and get the crowd on their side. Santos back inside the ring. Van Diver looking for a German suplex. Santos able to backflip out of it. Great counter there. Now the Spanish Fly. Going for the pin to put Van Diver away, but only a 2. Now Santos to the top turnbuckle. Setting up here, looking for the Eye of the Tiger from all the way across the ring. Going for the cover. But Deuce not going to give Santos the win that easily. Oh, knee to the midsection from Deuce. Able to avoid the forearm. Now Deuce has a hold of Santos, turns him around, looking for the neck breaker. To El Tigre Mexicano. Both men back up to their feet, however, and Santos taking Van Diver down with a head scissor DDT. Tag made to Lopez. Van Diver crawling, gonna make the tag to Duncan Jones. Logan Lopez set to face Jones for the European Championship next week on MCW, but for now, Lopez is taking everybody out. First takes down Jones now a tornado DDT to Van Diver, but in all the chaos, Jones gets the opportunity to get back into the match and takes Lopez down with a Famouser. Now, from behind with a ripcord forearm. Tag is made to Deuce, who's had many wars with Lopez in the past. These two fought at the very first Sole Survivor for the UPWA Championship. And to think about how long ago that was, how much time has passed since. And of course, Deuce has a lot of history with Lopez Santos, and especially Pedro Rodriguez as a former enforcer of the PRA. Until he decided that he wanted to turn a new leaf, but he was not allowed to leave so easily. But all that is ancient history compared to the modern landscape of the UPWA. As a tag is made to Duncan Jones, a tag is also made to Santana Santos. And Santos unleashing the kicks, the chop, and the back elbow. And the Majorana for good measure. Still not finished yet, looking for a standing moonsault. And what a six-man tag team match we've witnessed thus far. Santos now from behind with a backstabber. Still not finished, though. Sends him arm first into the canvas. Now off the middle rope with a splash. Falls into the cover to put Jones away and win the match, but he only gets a 1. Now Santos turns his attention towards Tyler Van Diver. Has him up against the ropes. And Santos, no, Jones going to break things up, regain control, and it's Jones off the ropes, goes over with a neck breaker. Now Jones out to the apron, setting up here, looking for a slam dunk. Into the cover to put Santos away. But still only a 2 count. Duncan Jones, the European champion, going toe-to-toe with perhaps a future UPWA champion as he sets up now, looking for the culture shock. Crawls to the cover, going for the pin to score the win, but Pedro Rodriguez breaking things up at the count of 2. And Duncan Jones, also very familiar with Pedro Rodriguez. These two fought at last year's Wrestling Palace. Just keeps on sending Rodriguez face first into that turnbuckle. Now turns his attention back towards Santos. Takes him down with the neck breaker. And follows up with a splash. Quick right hand there from Santos. Now a kick to the gut going over, looking for some code red. Now brings him into the corner. Tag is made to Lopez. Sends him off the ropes. And both men delivering a double back elbow. Looking to follow up here with a fist drop and a standing moonsault combination. Now tag is made to Pedro as Van Diver gets the hot tag. And Van Diver, takes out the ref. I think Rodriguez is going to take advantage. A rare misstep from Tyler Van Diver, but that gives Pedro Rodriguez a huge opening here. Both men off the rope. Oh my God! Both men think a springboard. Pedro gets the better of it. Van Diver may be injured after that exchange. Lopez looking to take advantage. I think. Waiting for Van Diver to get back up. And, mushroom stomp. Now the slaps. And a big knee. Gonna pick him back up. Looking for, gets caught. No, reverses into the monkey flip. And now Lopez to the top turnbuckle once again. Setting up here, looking for La Ciudad de Oro. And into the cover, has the leg hooked. But Van Diver barely able to kick out of the count of 2. Rodriguez deposits Deuce to the outside. This is a 3-on-1 handicap against the Golden Star. And Lopez delivers Templo Azteca. Tag is made to Santos, while Rodriguez takes care of Deuce at ringside. Santos going for the cover to put Van Diver away. And once again, the referee actually going to see the rope break. Santos off the ropes. Delivers a springboard moonsault, now going to the middle rope. Turns around looking for a Phoenix Splash, it looked like there. Van Diver rolls out of the way, picks him back up. Has him in the cradle. Sends him right into the turnbuckle and tosses him away. Deuce and Duncan, both men back up to the corner. Van Diver once again has reinforcements as he delivers the Saito suplex to Santos. Tag is now made to Deuce. And Deuce looking to pick up the pieces, turns him around, setting up here for Boston Knee Party, but Santos able to reverse. Now from behind with a reverse mat slam. Tag made to Lopez. And Deuce just lays him out with a boot of doom. Lopez back up. Jones tagged in. Champion and challenger. Jones rolls out of the way of the kick, but Lopez able to take control, sends him crashing to the outside. And now Jones charges in. Now it's Lopez rolling away. And delivers La Profecia, but they're on the floor. They're outside of the ring. Lopez cannot get the pinfall out here, but he's going to do a lot of damage to Jones while he has the opportunity. Going after the legs, going after the arms, going after the head, targeting every limb that he can get his hands on. Count of 6 by the referee as Jones gets sent face first into the ring post. Count of 7 here. Count of 8. Lopez back in. Lopez to the top rope. What the hell is he thinking here? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I might not be able to stop this. It might be too late. Trying to think what the hell I can do here. Maybe I can get Pedro to distract the ref, perhaps. I've got an idea. Here's what I'm gonna do real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna do my best to protect to save this match. That's not what it is. Fucking hell! I tried. He had to do a goddamn taunt, bro. Lopez had to do a fucking taunt. No, it wasn't broken because he never left the ring.
Here are your winners.
Yeah, you know what? Go fuck yourself. I did it for the opener. I'll do it for the fucking main event. I don't give a shit if this stream ends up being 2 hours. I'm fucking pissed after that shit. Hang on, am I still controlling Pedro? Let me just check real quick. Okay, no, I'm not. Just making sure. Well, now Rodriguez and Deuce both tagged back in. Fucking hate this game. I was thinking I'll give Lopez a chance. I'll give him a chance to break it up on his own. But then he had to go to the fucking top rope. And he had to do a taunt. And by that, it was too fucking late. Oh, and Rodriguez! Off the top rope, delivering a corkscrew. Shooting star press. We don't see that very often from Rodriguez. And Lopez going to go for the cover off of it. To put Van Diver away, but only a 2 count. Oh my god. Stiff kick right across the face. At one point in time, that used to be the ideal finisher of Pedro Rodriguez, that innovative aerial offensive maneuver off the top rope. Tonight it almost got the job done once again, but now Duncan Jones and Loki Lopez battling it out once more. Lopez unleashing a flurry of strikes. Slaps and kicks spinning soul kicks in the midsection, takes Jones down. Now big right hand there from the European champion. Unleashes a series of his own, spinning soul kick of his own. Brings Lopez into the corner. Back inside. Oh, back elbow connects. Both these men are very skilled when it comes to their speed and agility. And we're seeing it on full display here tonight. Very similar styles between these two individuals as Jones now goes to the top turnbuckle, or to the middle rope, I should say. And now off the top rope, looking for a cross body, couldn't quite connect, but he did get most of it. Could have had DJ Kip up and running. There was not nearly enough time. Even if I had thought of kipping up, there was, like you saw me trying to get in with Pedro. I literally had less than a second. The kip up animation alone takes too much time. If Lopez hadn't taunted, maybe I could have controlled Lopez and dove off the top rope with him to break the count. That was the only thing that possibly could have prevented it. But then Lopez had to do a fucking taunt. But now Van Diver and Santos going back and forth here. These two know each other so well as well. Think of all the wars that Aztexico and Silver and Gold have had over the UPWA Tag Team Championships. As Lopez off the top rope with that springboard moonsault. Going for the cover, only a 2 count there. I mentioned earlier that Blood Money are the 3rd longest reigning tag team champions in history. They are behind Silver and Gold and Aztexico's historic reigns. Santos not quite able to connect on that 450 splash, but he's maintaining control as he targets the leg here. Now going to pick him back up, looking for a suplex. Van Diver blocks, delivers a suplex of his own. Now, he didn't quite get all of it. I'll give you that. Oh, looking for the super kick that normally sets up for Golden Keys, but Santos had it scouted. Now delivers the head scissor DDT once again. Now going to pick Van Diver back up, looking for the running Spanish fly again, but Van Diver has it scouted. And I just tosses Santos across the ring. Gonna pick him back up. Lifts him up, and Van Diver looking for... Oh my God, what a kick. I thought he's going for GoldenEye. And I think maybe he believed Santos would have had it scouted. It once again trying to keep Santos guessing. As he goes for the pin off the roundhouse. But only a 2 count. I think Van Diver's trying to keep Santos guessing. Like I said, these two know each other so well. Santos would have believed he was going for GoldenEye. And so Van Diver changed up the recipe at the last second. Instead, tossed him off. And delivered that roundhouse out of nowhere. Caught Santos completely off guard. Then delivered it a second time. And now Santos got to be thinking, whenever Van Diver does lose him up, what's he going to go for? And how can I be prepared to counter it? Santos now looking for a Hurricanrana, instead takes an alley-oop. As Van Diver just taunts the opponent. Now tag is made back to Lopez. And Lopez with a Japanese arm drag. Van Diver right back up to his feet. Lopez going to try to take advantage with Templo Azteca. Now the cover, outside leg is hooked to put the Golden Star away, but only a 2 count. Adrian Rodriguez can't quite decide where he wants to go. And now hold on a second, Lopez looking for La Ciudad de Oro once again, going for the pin to put Van Diver away, but Deuce able to break things up in the nick of time. Deuce deposited to the outside by the Master Manipulator. Meanwhile, Van Diver and Lopez continue to go at it inside the ring. Modified fallaway slam exploder suplex hybrid delivered by Tyler Van Diver, but it looks like Duncan Jones maybe trying to help Deuce out at ringside. That's going to leave Van Diver high and dry. Gives Lopez the opportunity to get back into it. And off the ropes looking for the Tornado DDT. Van Diver able to sidestep him. Now gets brought into the corner. Van Diver to capitalize, kicks the knee. Setting up for a Golden Star Destroyer, and I'm glad we didn't even get to see it. Goddamn Kevin Dunn. Now Van Diver picking Lopez back up, looking to deliver some golden keys to El Último Azteca. Quick stop across the shoulder. And now one to the elbow for good measure. And another one to the elbow. And a standing shooting star. Now the cover. To put Lopez away, but only a 2. Quick Pele from the ground. And now a Tornado DDT connects once again. Lopez in control. And now just getting a little bit of exercise in, I suppose. As now goes to the top turnbuckle. Could be looking for it once again. La Ciudad de Oro. Oh my God, right across the back as Van Diver is getting back up. Deuce and Duncan Jones distracted by Rodriguez at ringside. No one to break up the pin. And Lopez scores the victory. An incredible 6-man tag team matchup between all of these competitors. But in the end, La Armada del Mexico prove exactly why they are the dominant force of MCW. Defeating 3 top single stars, Deuce, Duncan Jones, and Tyler Van Diver here tonight to pick up a massive victory heading into next week when the stakes will be high as Loki Lopez looks to win the European Championship off of Duncan Jones. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. Honestly, I'm thinking I might just restart more matches when they end in bullshit countouts like that, to be honest. Because holy fuck, did we get much, much, much better matches as a result. Much better endings. And as I go ahead and pay the winners out real quick, congratulations to Brendan. And let me just take one sec. What the fuck? Alright then. Let me just take one quick second here. Well, because I'm going to go ahead and do our do the closing statement real quick. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. This was MCW episode 183 live from where the fuck are we live from? I actually forgot. Hang on. Where the fuck are we live from? Trying to think where the fuck we are right now. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Live from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And this is your boy Doug the Dog 6, and I am signing off. Be sure to tune in next week, next Tuesday night for XTW 184, next Wednesday night for MCW 184, and next Thursday night for XTW Underground 2. Next week is a big week for the UPWA, and I cannot wait to see you guys there. But go ahead and stick around because we're going to go ahead and give No Voice Changer a raid. He's playing some fucking CSGO right now. And, yeah, hopefully he's not fucking AFK. But until next time, everybody, Have a wonderful night. Have a happy Friday. I will catch you guys next Tuesday for some XTW. No wonder we had count out to it was a state with the same letter as Ohio. Yeah, you know what? Fuck all the O's. O's are hoes anyway. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night, everybody. I will see y'all next time.